Hey, today we're going to be doing a little bit of a walk around the Elite Twin Ram tilt bucket. I'm Paul from Attach 2. These are one of our flagship products, very different from what you sort of see on the market from what you say a traditional tilting function with the cylinders sitting up on the top here in a vertical platform. What that does is it stops your material rolling over the top, causing damage to your cylinders. Also the hose routing, part of it coming out of the top of the ram cylinder here and straight up to your auxiliaries. Here we have the improved hose routing and guarding to just protect that L fitting that's coming out of here on the hose systems. So pretty well protected there. As we all know, hose damaging in the field can create a lot of downtime. Hard induction chrome spares, so very durable, single acting and always opposing. So we come through the pivot point, sitting around in beneath them here. So all very tidy on the top side of it. Like I said, for the hose routing, cylinder protection. What it also does is it gives a really clear vision over the top of the bucket as well. So when you're in your digging applications, you sort of see through over the top of the bucket. Coming down and through here, you'll see from the front angle there, we run a double tapered. So tapered 6 degrees from the front to the back and also from the base to the top of the bucket. What that does is it gives you a lot clearer visibility up against buildings or fence lines, so in drainway cleaner and stuff like that. Less chance of snagging wires and stuff if that sort of kicks back in. And also gives it really good exit of material speed. So as we all know, the aim of the game is to get the bucket in the ground, load it out and back in the ground as fast as we can for cycle times. Gives us really good entry and exit speed of material flow, having the double tapers. Something that also helps that greatly as well is we have run a double radius within our wrap. So the radius actually starts to kick just in behind the cutting edge and then goes round to your secondary radius. So you've got a bit of a curve in the base of your bucket. Also really helps prevent that punching in. Obviously having a little curve there on the bucket does stop that from denting. As you'll see, we come around with that double radius. It just does start just in this point here. It starts kicking round into your full radius. So you don't have a long flat floor which is prone to denting. And also in your digging motions as well, you don't have that long flat floor when you're raking through. So raking through material becomes a lot easier. It really helps with the cycle times as well. Big feature for us is running the Biz 400 in the full wrap area. So what that'll do is gives you pretty good longevity as far as your bucket goes. We do sort of run the wear strips on the back side of the radius as well, but as you all know, alluvial products and that can cause wear internally as well. And it gives you that bit of extra strength in there. Coming down to the front cutting points, full reversible Biz cutting edge from a 5-ton carrier and up. We run them as standard. Ribs are actually optional in the bigger machines, but primarily we don't use them. Just creates that extra sort of clogging. And we do get away with it with that hard ox wrap as well, so the Bizloy wrap. Coming around into the side profile, as we all know, the first place that'll wear in a bucket or takes the paint off is on the side cheeks. So run a Bizloy plating along the side there, just prevents that drag wear on the side of the bucket. Wear strips coming round. Running Keyway manufacturing as always, so it basically goes together like a giant jigsaw puzzle. You see these little key slots, so there's actually a plate that comes vertically through here, which picks up underneath where the ram towers come through, and a plate coming through here to tee that off, so it sits about that height there. Plate through there, front plates as well. So this top area is really well strengthened. Where this plate comes through at the back edge and hits this kick here is where it flows through underneath this rear action point as well. So that's how it all sort of keys in together there. So Keyway manufacturing, you can see the plug wells coming through here, right up through into the headstock as well. Coming through into the pivot point, so in here you'll see we've got the greasable hardened bushes and the pivot points. So really well accessed to get into, so obviously you can pull bolts, so going forward you can actually sort those out relatively easy. It is a high wear area and a pivot area, but hey, grease is king for keeping the longevity of those things going really well. As always, with our product, you're covered by a 3-year manufacturing material defect and 1,000 hours or 1-year warranty in regards to the hydraulic components. That's all from me today in regards to the tilt bucket, and looking forward to seeing you on the next one. Thank you for the time.